Hi, welcome to faculty training. My name is Jeffrey Paul Drury, and we're going to be speaking about the theory of multiple intelligence, its implications, history, and about the theory of multiple intelligence itself. So, it was developed by Professor Howard Gardner. He's a professor of psychology at Harvard University, and directs some important functions there. So he is not an educator, but he is a professor of psychology that developed this and was surprised how it was adapted by the education community. And so he's worked with them for many, many years and been a professor there at Harvard for a long time. He got his PhD back in 1971. He's a very prolific author. He's written a lot of different books, and these are just a few of them, and hundreds of journal articles over a variety of subjects. The book that he introduced his theory in is Frames of Mind, but he's written quite a few other things along the way. So let's get into understanding Professor Gardner's theory. I want to start off with a quote, and this kind of drives home the point that he believes in multiple intelligence, and that to treat everybody the same is unfair to their education. So start with this to kind of give you an idea of the man's thinking. The idea of multiple intelligence has been part of history for a long time. The Bible refers to different diversity of gifts and talents. Plato differentiated between different types of thinking and different types of intelligence. So it's not something that Professor Gardner came up with completely on his own. But it's something that he developed into his theory, but it does have a long history. These are just two examples of that history. So basically what the theory says is there's more types of intelligence. As I said, he developed this, wrote about it in his book Frames of Mind back in 1983. So it's been around for a while now. So here's a little graphic. I'm not going to read this to you. I want to give you another quote. And it's not to say Dr. Gardner is against having a program, but he thinks that there should be choices in the program and that different types of presentations. So here are some of the different types of intelligence. Again, I won't read this to you. I'm going to urge you after this training session to go in and look at some of these, and these kind of things break it down. So he developed the theory because he felt like the traditional IQ tests were only measuring linguistics, logical, mathematical abilities, and looking over some other crucial forms of intelligence. So that was the beginning of his theory. Now he believes that all people possess all of the intelligence that he talks about, but in different combination, different streets. So that performs an intelligence profile, and that's one of the things we're going to be dealing with. So what is the educational impact? Well, it encourages personalized learning and methods that will cater to the different types of intelligence, to the students' different strengths, their cultural backgrounds, diversity, all those many, many things that are a factor with developing children. It's not without criticisms. There are people who don't believe in it, and some people claim that evidence is lacking. So how do we implement this in the classroom? So here's some tips that we can use. These are only a few. There's many, many more, and we'll be looking at those in future sessions.